Got Caesar's Palace on the Sega Genesis. Now this is actually one Sega game that I got a box with. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I had this game on the Super Nintendo. I did a video on years ago. And according to the back of the box I looked at, pictures look similar to the Super Nintendo. This is the same music, except for the Super NES sounded much better because it had that Sony sound chip. Yeah, I'm guessing this is probably going to be exactly the same as Super Nintendo one, which, no complaints or anything. It was a pretty fun game. I used to rent the Super Nintendo version back in '93, December of '93, and according to Wikipedia, the Super NES version came out in August of '93, and the Sega Genesis version came out in December of '93. Now, back in December of '93, I had the NES, but I was having problems with it. It was getting to the point where I was blowing into the games all the time. I was getting so sick of it. So I decided at that time to start renting a Super Nintendo. I was a teenager at the time, so I asked my dad if I could rent a Super Nintendo instead of games, and he said yeah. So throughout the month of December '93, I was running a Super Nintendo. I was always running Street Fighter 2 and Super High Impact, like every week. And then I remember the week of Christmas Eve, or I think it was actually, oh wow, really? So I think it was maybe the day before Christmas Eve, but anyway, Christmas vacation of school, I rented this game along with the Super Nintendo once again. So I got a lot of memories playing this one, but the Super Nintendo version, not the Genesis version. This is the first time playing the Genesis version, but so far it looks identical to the Super Nintendo version. Oh, really? I don't think the Super Nintendo version has that. So what if your name was like Bo Jackson? Me one. The clicking sounds like really loud. That's so weird. It's like looks the same, but it sounds a lot different. Now the Super Nintendo version, I'm pretty sure the lights, like on the video poker sign, are like flashing, moving around. So the Super Nintendo is just superior in every way to the Genesis from what I'm seeing in all the games. Okay, the escalators are moving a lot faster in this game. I guess that's the blast processing for you. Everything's in the same place though as the Super Nintendo. $1 slot machines, $1 video poker in the same spot, the craps tables, roulette tables, the doors that lead to nowhere. You move a lot faster in this game too. So I guess this is one game where Sega wants to show their blast processing abilities. This guy's practically running. Okay, this game is missing some stuff from the Super Nintendo. There's usually a guard standing right here. He won't let you in here until you're a high roller. And there's also a few random people standing around that you can talk to in the Super NES version. So wouldn't that be weird walking into the casino and you're the only person in the whole place? leave. In the Super Nintendo version, you can leave. Oh yeah, I can. Oh. Yeah, they don't mess around. It's like you walk out that door, you're on the bus and you're gone. At least in the Super Nintendo version, the guard stops and asks, "Are you sure you want to leave?" So I have to start over again. I'll name myself Sega since this is a Sega game. I'm more of a Nintendo fan, as you can probably tell by my YouTube channel. Oh, not Segs. Okay, let's play some games this time. Okay, in this game you can't press down to go to your chip tray. Whoops. Oh, you press the C button to go to your chip tray. Oh, come on, idiot. I like to just throw coins down in random spots. Oh, cool. How much am I up to now? Ooh, I won $65. I want to leave this place. Select. No, select doesn't work in this one. Okay, start does that. Do they even have an option to let you leave? This is messed up. Yeah, the Super Nintendo version is way superior to the Genesis. There's like... I mean, A spins the ball, B places money, C brings up your chip tray. Whoa. I don't want to do that, but oh well. I guess, is it possible my select button doesn't work? So what, are you just stuck playing one game the whole time until you run out of money? I'm gonna have to reset the game again. Get on Google and Google this. There's actually a question on here. How do you exit a slot game? Hold start and press down. Well, see, I mean, when you're playing on the Retron 5, that's what you're going to get that. So that's not going to work. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to keep, every time I want to play a new game, just reset the game. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a fun video. Fun game. Man, Sega really failed at everything. I mean, it has got to be really hard to fail. It's a casino game. But Sega did it. Okay, so C is stand. Really? What are the odds? Blackjack. See, now why could they have the start be the exit button? I mean, like even in that roulette game, they got A and start both do the exact same thing. I guess I really can't blame the Sega Genesis. It was Virgin Games that did that, but it's like Super Nintendo's so easy to use. That is nasty. Let me guess, I can't leave here either. So I'll just bet all my money. So yeah, Virgin Games must really have hated Sega. Actually, it was Illusion Gaming Company that created it. Virgin Games was the publisher. cool. I was able to press down and start to get out of there. But now I don't have any money. Very little money. Now my favorite game. Money, huh? Sure am. So I guess I'm gonna have to reset it. I want to play more games. If you really want to get a lot of money in this game, I found what you do is go to, like, let's say roulette, and take all your money and bet it on like one color or even an odd, you know, one of those options where you get like a 50-50 chance. And if you lose, just start over. If you win, you just doubled your money, and then what you do is you go get your password. Now you got $4,000. Go back and bet all your money. If you lose it, just use your password again to get it back. If you win, you just doubled your money again. I really don't care for slot machines. There's like no... It's like... It's all luck. There's no strategy involved. I'll go ahead and show it anyway. I'm up $5. See, why couldn't they just have it be the start button instead of down and start? Well, you got horse betting too. Okay, I think some of these games are different than on the Super Nintendo. They do have Booga. That's the only name I recognize. Okay, that's different. Submit this bet. That option is not in. Super Nintendo. I really don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of randomly picking different ones. Yeah, every time I play a Genesis game that I also have on the Super Nintendo, it's like the Genesis version is always a downgrade. I mean, I heard so many people complain, you know, Sega's better than Genesis. Oh, so they do have that same option, but they don't have a security guard stopping you. I don't know how to play craps. Unless I'm sitting on the toilet. Okay, what was I gonna do? I've never had luck at this game. Okay. See, now that's kind of nice. You actually have an exit button. Looks like they have the same game, like scratch card games too. Whoa, it's like really fast. You can quit at any time. See my head right now, I should probably quit, but really? Now they're not going to let me leave here? Pressing down. Now I'm pressing start. Well, I guess we're just going to be done with this game because I'm getting tired of having to reset it every time I want to play. So, Caesar's Palace on the Sega Genesis. I hope you hated it because I certainly did. If you want to see a more fun one, you can check out my video on Super Caesar's Palace on the Super Nintendo. And now I see why this game didn't have the name Super in it, because there's nothing super about this game. So next week we're going to be doing a hockey video again. So see you then.